Look at this. As I live and breathe, we have a celebrity in the house, Jay Dragum, who did a guest appearance a few weeks ago with me. How we doing, Jay?
Oh, fantastic, brother. I'm watching Matt Coughlin get his Florida man ready, dude, with the Sparks machine in the locker room, brother.
I did see that. If anybody from Broke Ice is watching, we're just kidding. There really isn't a machine in there.
No Sparks. I'm just charging everybody 20%. Sparks.
All right, let's come along the benches. Let's get Dougie. Dougie's back. Dougie had a couple tucks last week. I think he had a tuck. What's going on, bud?
Nothing. I'm excited for the game. Playing my old team, the NHL Rejects, the new team. Third game back after a little IR. So
I tried to get mighty pucks, but it just didn't work out. I guess, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Trained a little too hard coming back.
Hey, you know who's? It's his debut, Chip Desjardins. Look at that look of stone, absolute stone face, just completely locked in. There's Obi-Wan Kenobi, one of my favorite goalies. You know it is for sure. Let's just come on down. Got anything to say to the group?
Thanks for having me, JP.
Absolutely, 100%. How about you, Dom? Anything good? What's good?
Nothing.
You gonna pitch your shutout tonight?
I'll try.
He's gonna try. He's
I'm
gonna do
gonna
his
try.
best. Always does. All right, Chip. Give me some words of encouragement.
Just one skate in front of the other.
That's it.
That's
one
it.
shift at a time.
One shift at a time.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's young Bob Caggiano, one of the refs that'll be doing the games tonight. Skates right away from me. Has nothing to say. That's fine. That's okay. I still got you there. All right. Ask for a good, clean game.
Let's have a good, clean game, guys. Thanks.
That's what we guys. Always. All right, let's come through. There's Arthur. There's Ross Stern in front of us.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Ross?
I'm happy to be back on the Florida men. It was nice to sub for them last season, and it's good to be back. So we'll see.
Ross was traded for some hand towels and some laundry detergent so that he was from the rejects. TBD to the rejects to the Florida men, and he finally found a home.
And not traded for any specific player, just a bunch of stuff and future coupons.
This is true. All right. Tim's definitely making his Monday night debut, playing for the Rejects, recently acquired. Who else we got? Oh, Rich Ross in the house. Let's go, bud. We're doing a little pregame right now. He's the goalie for the NHL Rejects. He played with us yesterday as well. He did some old man hockey with us. That was a good time.
Old boys, it's a lot of fun.
That's right. He's going to jump in net. We're going to get this done tonight. Let's go. Let's see. What else can we find? Who else can we find? Who's coming? Anybody else coming down the pike so that we can get him in there? Oh, that's right, young man. Let's go. We have a few minutes, so we're going to come down, see what's going on. We're going to do a couple more interviews. Ooh, there's Nick Edwards. I don't know if he has a visa. I think his visa expired. He might be here illegally. Somebody called Trump. Hey, it's Kevin. How we doing, Kevin?
Good, man.
You
How are you?
Got a couple encouraging words for your teammates for the game that's going to take place tonight?
Yeah, we got moved down to the lower division, so we got to earn our way back to the top division.
All right.
How about
okay.
that?
Eric, look, it's Eric Horowitz. Come on, just so that people can believe you. Look, he's here.
I'm here. I showed up.
You did?
We're not playing at 10:30 tonight. I'm happy to be here.
What's your social security number? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Eye on this guy. Absolutely filthy. Look at him with the wings back there, with the duck wings. Let's go. DuckTales. Oh, we got both captains. Here we go. We got both captains. They're getting it started.
Oh, I already broke my helmet.
Look at that. See, the NHL usually just interviews one captain at a time. We got both captains going on at the same time. Michael Maude back there. What do you got to say, Mike?
We're going to get pucks in deep. We're going to play hard, short shifts. We're going to go out there and win.
Jeremy
forgot about
Julian
Cool
Yellow looks different against his captain on Sunday.
That's right, man.
Uh-oh.
No friends on the ice tonight.
Do you know all of Jeremy's weaknesses?
That's right. I'm taking their asses down tonight.
Ooh.
All of them. And I brought Chip, a nice surprise guest.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody? Somebody. Say something. Let's go, Chris.
I placed a hex on the captain of NHL Rejects. So tonight, Dan Gutman's in for a game.
All right, let's go.
I'll see him out there.
Let's go. Hey. There's our boy.
Hey.
Aaron, let's go.
Let's
What do we
go.
got?
We got a game.
We got a game?
We got a game.
Give me final score.
We're gonna see it be 6-4.
6-4. 6-4. Let's go. Let's go.
This is Carl.
This is Carl. They got
know
Carl.
him?
I know Carl.
Okay.
Carl's played with us on Friday nights.
Oh, nice.
Couple times, yeah. Are you?
So he's there. I'm JP. That's all right. Sean with that. Beast. Is that how you do it?
That's how I roll. It's a Russian
Give
thing.
me a prediction. What do we got tonight?
5-4 final score yellow.
5-4. Number 19. That's my. That's actually my jersey. Freddie
Live
Boris.
streaming. Let's go.
Wait, give me knocking the camera out of my head. What's going on?
What's going on? How are you doing today?
Doing good.
How's this little mic?
Where's the cup? Where's the
We're
cup?
ready to go to the office.
Let's go.
But I want it back. I want it back.
Early. He's here early.
Another 6 games. I want it back.
You got it. All right, let's get back into the box. I think that's everybody. They got Carl. This is going to be a tilt for the ages. Let's see if we can't get everybody going. Ooh, Allie's here. I'm on my way. Say hello.
Hi.
Young Bob Caggiano drops the face-off, go right into the zone. Carl has it, sends it over to the slot. They get a shot right on net, gets poked around. Dom Zanobi covers it. Referees blow a whistle for a stoppage in play. Well, that was fast. I got to say, the NHL Rejects look like they have a lot of firepower tonight, for sure. Puck gets sent over. Off the face-off to Matt Kaplan. Matt Kaplan has it. Holds on to it up at the... Tries to send it out of the zone, but it doesn't seem to go that way. Carl pushes it back into the corner. Eric Edwards has it. Backhands it up to the blue line. It goes up. Rejects keep it in the zone. And Anton seems to get it as Edwards tries to clear. Got a little bit of back and forth. The Rejects having a lot of ozone time right now because the Florida men can't seem to get it out of the zone. Kevin has it, sends it back on net. Dom makes the necessary save. Allie, I want to thank you for my coffee. It's nice and warm, not like the cold coffee that the Dunkin' Donuts over on the Polo Club gave to me. That was just absolutely just atrocious. I'm going to pull out my wallet and make sure we take care of the young lady. Puck gets sent on net. Nice save. Eric Edwards comes up with it. Sends it back around and gets behind the net. Carl has it. And boy, isn't this embarrassing. So there we go. All right. The puck gets cleared finally all the way down. Not far enough for icing, but far enough to get a change. Puck gets sent over to Kyle Booth. Kyle Booth comes right into the zone with a head of steam. Comes up the right-hand side. Tries to come across the middle. Can't. Puck gets back over to Matt. Matt has it at the red line. Pushes back up on the left-hand side of the blue line. Decides to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to take a shot. He does take a shot right on to Rich Ross. Rich Ross makes the save. That's not going to beat Rich, for sure. I think Allie understands that it's not going to beat Rich, right?
It will not. No. Gotta throw in a deke.
Yep. Got to throw in a deke. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the sport, you don't know what a deke is. We're not talking dirty. We're talking about a nice move to fake somebody out. Anyway, here it goes. Well, it's to Mike Ahmad. Mike Ahmad has it up at the top of the blue line. Carries it in across the red line into the zone. Has it on the end of his stick. Drops it off for Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman takes a shot so far wide of the net that it careens back to the point, which goes back to Evan Feldman. Evan Feldman has it. He's trying to make a couple moves. Goes around 2 players. Fills it, drops it off. Doug DeJean gets it. Pops it out of the end zone. Aaron Mills tries to skate for it. Can't get to it. Riccio had it for a second now. Arthur Lapitov has it along the left-hand side. The defenseman's all the way up. I hope somebody's covering the point for him. Ooh, gets it back into the slot. Eric Edwards gets a shot, but he can't seem to put it in. Nope, that was Aaron Mills gets a shot on, but Rich makes a nice save. And the puck gets sent back behind the net, gets over to Evan Feldman along the boards, gets it right up to Mike Ahmad, who calls for it. Mike Ahmad from the D-League calls for it, comes right in the slot, takes a shot. Oh, but Dom Zanobi makes the save. What a beautiful, beautiful save. There we go, there we go, there we go. Stoppage in play, 10:25, 0-0 in the first period. We just put it on the floor. You're going to put it back there? Or you can put it there? Yeah, there you go. Anywhere that it's out of the way. All right, puck gets sent down. The puck face-off is won by the Florida men. But then, oh, wow, they tried to send it on. Jeremy Julie tries to redirect. Jeremy Julie, who plays for Dan Gutman on Sundays, was playing against him tonight. Puck gets up to Aaron Mills. Aaron Mills has it on the end of his stick. Is he going to take it all the way in? He does, but he drops it off. Gets it over to DeJong. Arthur Labatov has it. Skates around. Ooh, gets a shot on net, but there's a kick save. Comes back out to the top of the circle. Arthur has it. Tucks it back down below for Doug DeJong. Doug DeJong has it. Sends it back over to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman comes up with it, but he can't hold on to it. Chris has a nice move. Comes across left-right. Sends one more on to Chris. Does it go in? Yes, it does. The young man buries it in the back of the net. What a nifty couple of moves in order to get himself in that position. Bing, bong, boom, as the kids say. As the kids say, bing, bong, boom. That was a beautiful goal. And the puck comes back to center ice after that goal. Referee gives a little heel pick, drops it. Puck goes up, comes over to the rejects. And the Florida men have it yet again. They're inside the zone, but it gets popped back out. All right. Patrick Blair. Patrick with a couple of just nice moves to get that goal in there. That was nice. Comes back to Arthur Lapatoff for the Florida men. He sends it back up to the left-hand side. Co-founder.
Hey, Mr. JP.
Nice enough to join us. He's early. Only 45 minutes late. Excuses.
Tell him the AJHL does not pay one fucking bill that I have.
Look how mad he gets. That's good for the broadcast. That's good for the broadcast. I was waiting. I was pining for him here since 7:45. I got here at 7:30. I was pining for him. Tell him that's why my coffee got cold. I brought him an extra coffee. All right, here we go. Back to the action. Good to see you, Anthony, by the way.
Nice to see you, sir.
Puck goes over to Kyle Booth. Kyle Booth has it, sends it, but it gets redeflected. And Carl comes and pushes it all across behind the net. Kaminsky has it. He backhands it into the slot. There's a melee. Nobody seems to get a hold of it. Dan Gutman now has it along the left-hand side. You got Kevin Morrissey who's playing defense. Poke checks it, but he doesn't poke check it enough to get it out of the zone. But Kevin Morrissey comes back up with it. Is he going to send it up along the board? He taps it over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky sends it back out to the center. Jeremy Julie tries to carry it up and through. Kevin has it on the end of his stick.
Wow.
And he shoots and he scores. Kevin Morrissey shoots and he scores. Goes from left to right and buries it in the back of the net. We have ourselves a 1-1 tie with 8:16 left in the first period. What do you got in the flask, Kamish?
Iced tea.
Lies. Lies.
Iced tea.
Can I drink it?
No.
Why can't I drink it?
No.
No?
Adult
I've been
iced
sober
tea.
9 years.
Adult iced
I've been
tea.
sober 9 years.
Adult iced tea.
Ah, Mike's Hard Lemonade. Brought to you by Mike's Hard Lemonade. Okay, back to the action. All right, Riccio comes in. Goes left to right. Takes a shot. Rich Ross makes the save. Puck gets poked back out. Somehow it gets lost, but now it's over by the boards. Anton has it. Sends it up to Eric Horowitz. Eric Horowitz curves it across the red line into the zone, but he's got a man on him. Chip Desjardins, who's making his D-League debut. Oh, but he trips him. It looks like they're going to make the call, and they do. Chip Desjardins is going into the box. 2 minutes for tripping, I'm sure.
Throw him out of the league.
Put him back in the D-League.
There you go.
I got Hero. Hero's going to join us. From your team, Bad Reputation.
Yeah.
So he'll be joining us. I also got Steven. He's going to be joining us.
He was leaving on Monday night.
They're done. Monday nights are done. Long story. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
And then,
He was training the 6 here.
right, recruited 4 guys today as well. Wow. All right, here we go. Back to the action. They win the face-off. Who got it? Nick Edwards ended up getting the 2 minutes for tripping. It could have went to Chip. Could have went to Nick. Went to Nick. Slap shot. That was high and wide. Never for a minute did the goalie even flinch, thinking that was going to be a shot on goal. Technically, I don't even know if that was a shot. Allie, was that a shot on goal?
I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
What are the criteria for a shot on goal, by the way?
In
The vicinity?
post to post.
Post to post. Okay, here we go. Dan Gutman takes it up, tries to send it over to Eric Horowitz. Nice play. Anton gets it. Anton, who only owns the yellow jersey with the number 1 on it, had to put him on that team because that's the only team that wears yellow. So we tried to be able to do a couple of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. JP's calling the game. Here we go. And we got Evan Feldman coming down the left-hand side in the right corner. Got John Spina on the phone. What's up, John Spina?
John Spina's on the phone.
He's on the phone calling me.
Everything.
He doesn't realize that I'm calling the game right now. What's up, John?
That Blaze.
I can't hear you, John. Speak up. Talk to me, John. Talk to me. Hello. And that was it. Okay, so we go back to the action. Evan Feldman has it along the right corner. There's a battle between him and Chip Desjardins. I love saying Chip Desjardins. Kyle Booth goes all the way back to his own zone to pick up the puck. So far, the Florida men have been playing this kill about as well as you can possibly play it. Puck goes back up to Evan Feldman, who has it at the red line. He sends it up. Is he going to carry it over? Michael Mott stops at the blue line. Here we go. And the shot gets sent on. Nice nifty save by Don Zanobi.
I gotta leave. I can't hear because it's calling me.
All right, puck gets cleared again. So far, so good. The Florida men have been playing this defensive strategy called kill the penalty. And it gets in for an icing. That right there will piss a coach off to no end. You're on the power play and you get called for icing, Allie. That cannot happen. I'm sorry. At any level, a coach is going to get mad, especially if you're on the power play. You send the puck. Got to control the puck. She knows what we're talking about. All right. Referee has the puck. Gets ready to drop it. Does. The puck goes right on net. Oh, and somehow crosses the crease, but luckily Kyle Booth, a.k.a. Baby Gerber, gets it so that it doesn't go in. The Gerber baby. Kevin Morrissey sends a hard one back up, but then Lapitov sends it all the way back down. And now, who has it? Kyle Booth, a.k.a. the Gerber baby, has it. Comes right through the zone, across the blue line, gets a shot on net, wide. Then Kaminsky comes back with a shot of his own, but Dom Zanobi makes the save. Obi-Wan Zanobi makes the save. But he's got 1 second and a whistle. I know, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say 1 second and a whistle. And let's see, Nick Edwards is out. Ready to go. We're back at 5-a-side. Ross Stern has it along the left-hand side. Comes across the red line. Comes across the blue line. Dumps it off to his captain, McSub, a.k.a. Caffey, a.k.a. Flair. All right. That's a nice little defensive play by the NHL Rejects. They're now on a 3-on-1. Nick Edwards decides to take the man with the puck. Puck gets sent on net. Mike Ahmad seems to just go a little bit wide of the net. So that wasn't much of a threat there. Now, Kyle Booth has it, baby. Face Finster, a.k.a. Gerber baby, a.k.a. Baby. Gets it on net, makes the save. Zanobi. Puck comes back around to the point. Got two players that are right on top of the puck. They're playing it. In against the boards. Puck comes out. Patrick Blair has it. Makes a couple of moves. Gets that motor going. Comes around the right-hand side. Has it. Backhands it all the way back and around. Does it get over to Dan? I'm sorry, Matt Kaplan. Matt Kaplan sees it. Sends it back to center. But Kevin has a hold of it. Sends it all the way down for what should be an icing. There's the whistle for icing. Hey, Gary Iceman.
No popcorn.
What's going on, Gary Iceman? The popcorn gate is over. I'm sorry. Popcorn gate has officially ended. There's the culprit right there. He's walking into the locker room. There's your popcorn culprit.
Fucking tub of popcorn. I'm gonna spill it all over the floor. And then when I step on this man.
We gotta have popcorn.
I know.
Gotta have popcorn.
Gotta have snacks.
Can't live.
All right, puck goes down and comes popped out of the zone. I don't know who contacted it. They wave off icing just in case. Chip Desjardins sends it right across the center of the ice, which I don't know if I would do that, but he did it. And then it comes back to Jeremy Julie. Jeremy Julie sends it around. I don't think that was a shot, but it was deflected. Riccio has it, drops it, sends it back behind the net. Florida men have to regroup, figure out what they're going to do. Doug DeJong along the left-hand side is covering Dan Gutman, who comes up with the puck. Dan skates towards the blue line. Should have dropped it off to Kevin Morrissey, but he doesn't. Oh, that puck gets deflected high and wide of the net by the Florida men. NHL Rejects definitely owning this side of the ice right now, but Riccio has it, sends it out of the zone. Feldman has it in his zone. Doug DeJong is doing a little bit of forechecking there. Puck comes back out to center ice. Here we go. Chip Desjardins sends all the way down. Chip has it on the end of his stick. Backhands it over to Nick Edwards. Nick Edwards sends it right across the slot. That right there is one of those things that you just do not do. Nikita, you got to talk to your student. When you watch this later, you got to realize you just can't do that. It's just not something that you want to do. All right, the X-Spot seems to be working. Does it? Does it take the action? Comes all the way down. It's following these players like it's supposed to, hopefully. We had a little bit of technical difficulty last night. The broadcast was fabulous because I did it, but the camera wasn't working like it should. Here we go, 2-on-1. Gets it, takes a shot, and Mills can't put it in the back of the net. There was an opportunity there that just couldn't be had, but the puck is still in the slot. Chip Desjardins keeps it in. Patrick Blair turns around on it, gets a shot on net. Rich fights it off and holds on to the puck for a stoppage and play. 3:07 left in the first period. 1-1 is the score. Now we're going to take a quick break and we're going to go to our sponsors. We're talking about the Xeno Puck. We love the Xeno Puck. The Xeno Puck is a fantastic off-ice training method where you can use the Xeno Puck on virtually any service. Absolutely. We have a link on our website, and we can definitely put a link in the bio or the comment section or wherever it is that you put it on YouTube. I'm not so familiar with such things. All right, the puck gets dropped. We're back in action. Puck comes over to Chip Desjardins over on the blue line. Decides to take a shot, hits Eric Horowitz right in the pads, which causes a rebound that allows him to come right into the zone. Anton, who only owns a yellow jersey, was specifically sent to the rejects because he only has a yellow jersey. And the puck gets sent all the way down. That's going to be icing, right? There it is.
He's on every fucking team in every fucking league. Why doesn't have a jersey?
Ladies and gentlemen, we just went from PG-13 to NC-17 in a heartbeat.
Well, why? He's on every team. Where's his jersey?
He's officially an NHL reject.
Is that this team?
That's this team. The yellow team is the NHL rejects, Anthony.
And AJ, 0 pucks given. I think 3 fields.
AJ is 0 pucks given. All right, here we go. Puck gets dropped. Face-off goes to the Florida men. Florida men has it. McCafflin had it, but decides to drop it. Fumbles it. Comes over to Baby Gerber. Gerber baby. Kyle Booth tries to make a move. Does make a move.
He does look like a Gerber baby.
Goddamn right he does. All right, comes right into the zone. Comes across. Drops the puck. Anton has it. Accidentally sends it right back to him. That was not a definite play, but that was a maybe play. Here we go. Kafflin has it. What's he going to do? He's got...
Oh, nice.
There we go, right to Ross Stern. Ross Stern, who was traded for some hand towels and detergent, takes a shot on net. Puck gets sent back on net. Rich makes another save, and the net comes off its moorings, so they decide to blow the whistle to stop the play.
AJB, can you tell the kids out there that if you take a shot and it hits the post, it does not count as a shot on goal, it's considered wide?
I think we covered that, right in between the pipes?
Right.
There it is.
If it hits the post, it's not a shot on goal. There's the pizza man.
Dave, how we doing? Great to see you. You've been replaced by Allie. Allie is doing a fine job. Allie's doing a fine job.
Terrible job.
There's only one person that should be talking at all times, and that's me. Here we go. Hey, Dave. I'm gonna put Dave. I'm gonna put Dave on the spot. He's gonna have to finish his broadcast because at some point I have to get dressed.
Give the kid a shot.
I'm gonna give it to him right at the top of the second period. You ready?
No.
He says no.
Yeah, I don't know the names, right?
He's not ready. So just say the guys in blue, the guys in yellow, the rejects are in yellow, the Florida men are in blue. Make up names. Make up names. People want Dave. The people have spoken. All right, face-off goes to the Florida man, gets over to Doug DeJohn. Doug DeJohn sends it out into the center ice. Gerber baby comes across, takes a shot, gets deflected wide left. Carl has it. Carl comes down below the goal, sends it over through. Nobody seems to make contact with it. Comes back up to Mills. Mills sends it up along the left-hand side. Kevin has it. So everything is the same. It's a red line icing. Red line icing for both leagues. There are no score caps anymore, so everybody can score as many goals as they want. Overtime is 5-on-5 3 versus 3 for 5 minutes, except for the last minute, which is stopped. 6-goal lead into the third period has a running clock unless they close within 2. Then it goes back to a stop clock, and if it goes to 10 or more, then it turns into a scrimmage.
Question, is the passing blue line to blue line still?
What do you mean?
Blue line to blue line. Meaning that if I'm on my blue line, I can pass to them on that blue line as opposed to red line.
It's red line icing, so it's going to be.
No, passing.
Passing is fine. Yeah, you can pass whatever you want. No two-line passing.
No, it's blue line to blue line.
Riccio comes into the zone, comes across. Dan Gutman sends it. Carl has it. Number 19. He's wearing my jersey. I get all stats for Carl, who scores goals. Boom! Sends it on net. Dom makes the save. Nice play.
Red line or blue line?
Puck comes back over to the blue line, and Dan has it in his zone, holds onto it, sends it over to Evan Feldman. Kaminsky has it, holds onto it. Dave, you left! We haven't even put you on yet, Dave. What time is it? 8:59. He's got a game in 15 minutes. So he's going to have to go over and do his job. So it looks like Anthony's going to have to call the rest of this game at some point. All right. Puck gets sent back into the zone by the NHL Rejects, and that's the end of the first period. We have a 1-1 tie. We got ourselves a beauty going on here at Boca Ice Monday Night C3 League.
Where is Melly now?
I don't know.
Johnny Blaze called to tell you that he'll be here at 9:20.
Okay.
He had no idea we do this.
Right.
He had no idea we're on fucking YouTube.
Right.
And he had no idea his picture is on YouTube.
Well, he should. He's the face of the AJHL. If you go to our website and you look up John Spina, you will see his picture right on his card, on his player card. I got to give you the game sheets. We'll be right back. Still a hot mic. Still a hot mic. And the pucks are there. The ones that are in the plastic bag are the game pucks. So you give those to the ref, and those are for the whole warm-ups. Yeah, I mean, he knows to give them only 5 aside. He knows to only give them 5 aside. You're right, bud.
Yeah. What do you got here? No, I don't need a bonus.
How many should we give him? No, Dave is thinking. He knows what's going on.
I said it.
The vets have 2. I have 1.
Did you get that pregame smoking?
What?
Pregame smoking?
If I can't afford gas, I can't afford weed.
Let's get that man paid. Let's get that man paid. All right, here we go. He's stressing. I feel it. All right.
Oh, yeah. Because I was down.
13 minutes back over the clock. We're starting the second period. We got a equipment malfunction. Young Bob Caggiano over there, making sure that all our players are adhering to the highest safety standards enforced by USA Hockey.
Sackcloth.
There we go. And the puck is getting ready, and it's dropped. Here we go. Gets over to McPubsub, a.k.a. Caflet, a.k.a. Cappy. He sends it over to Ross Stern. Ross Stern doesn't see it, but it comes around. Patrick Blair had it for a second on the end of his stick, and then he lost it. Comes back over to Patrick. Patrick too far. Evan Feldman now has it. Sends it over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky comes across the blue line, has a shot on net, and Dominic Zanobi stops that. Chip Desjardins sends it up along the boards. You got Caflet on that one side along Patrick. Dan Gutman comes all the way back down, collects it, holds on to it. He's looking for somebody, sends it right through everybody, comes over to Chip Desjardins, who gets it on his book, who sends it over to Nick Edwards, but Nick wasn't ready for it. So now it comes back over to Horowitz. He sends it down below the Maginot line. And now we just have a little bit of a scrum along the boards, and Feldman gets it back out, sends it to center. Patrick Blair has it. He's going to come up through center ice. Dan Gutman's along the right-hand side. Patrick still has it. He tried to drop it off, does drop it off, gets it over to Matt, but Matt can't hold on to it. Matt gets poke check, puck comes out, still in the circle, still in the zone. Ooh, Matt tried to hold on to it, but he couldn't do it. So it comes back to Nick Edwards. Nick Edwards drops it right at center ice, right to Kaminsky. Kaminsky flips it up to himself, holds on to it, comes around the left-hand side. Kaminsky has never met a shot he doesn't like, so he takes a shot on net with zero angle, doesn't go anywhere. Comes back over to Ross Stern. Ross Stern sends it up. Baby Gerber gets in there, though. Patrick Blair has it on the end of his stick. Makes a nice move. Comes across. They're going to be offsides. No. Definitely inside. Send it back to him. Patrick Blair has it. Patrick Blair tries to take a shot, and it goes right over the net and kills a baby sitting in a high chair eating his dinner.
We lost another puck.
We're running out of pucks here.
Last night we lost the puck.
That one went right into a baby sitting in a high chair. Right there. Poor baby. Poor baby. He'll be all right.
No babies were harmed in the making.
No babies were harmed in the making of this video whatsoever. It is complete hyperbole. All right, back to the action. Referee has it. Young Bob Caggiano drops the puck. Goes right to the NHL Rejects. NHL Rejects sends it across. Comes over to Caffey. Caffey has it. Oh, but Arthur couldn't hold on to it. Gets popped out of the zone, and we get reset. Are you sure you got enough?
Do you want the bag for the collect?
Oh yeah, hold on to it so when they're done.
No. Now you have enough for the next warm-up. There's another game, right?
Okay.
So I don't have to walk over? I'll walk over anyways. Thank you.
Yo.
Is your game this side or
My game is on this side, so when this game ends, so what I'll do is I'll leave like,
Because I want to watch it.
yeah. So we'll have plenty of time.
Who's scorekeeping that game?
Allie.
What happened to Bandu?
Bad Dude's on vacation, and Mel just replied to you. All right.
Am I not good enough to score?
You are. You and Dave are 1A, A1, Alpha, Omega. Omega, Alpha. Here we go. Back to the action. Sorry, we were taking care of some personal business there. And the puck gets sent out to the rejects, back into the Florida men zone. Florida men have it there. Patrick had it. He sends it over all the way down, go right on to the goalie. So that takes care of any of that. And now I'm going to have to put this on silent because it keeps going off in my pocket. It's exciting, to say the least. All right. Carl has it. Sends it on net backhand. Gets deflected. Doesn't make it on net. Comes back over to Kaplan. Kaplan has it on the left-hand side. Skates it all the way up. Kevin Morrissey has him. Poke checks him all the way along the board. Puck goes all the way down. Florida men get a change. And Baby Gerber, a.k.a. Kyle Booth, has the puck. Comes along the left-hand side. Top of the circle. Takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Puck is just sitting there for anybody. Eric Horowitz has it. No, I'm sorry, Jeremy Julie. That's Jeremy Julie. Jeremy Julie tries to take a shot. Goes right into the wickets. Doesn't go anywhere. Does he see Sean Kaminsky? No, he doesn't. That would have been just an absolute beauty of a play if Kyle Booth wasn't so selfish and had sent it down to Sean Kaminsky. That would have been a goal for sure. I don't think he saw him. Those cheeks were probably
Oh, we got the puck back.
preventing him.
Don't worry.
We got the puck back. There it is. He's going to look at that replay and he's going to say to himself, darn it, I should have made that play, but he didn't. All right, face-off, and we got a penalty. We got a penalty right off the face-off. I think we're looking at a slash, maybe? A hook. A hook. Arthur Lapitov. Arthur! Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, he's right. Arthur Lapitov. He's getting ready to get in the right box. I wanted to send him to the wrong box because he used to play for the Rejects, and sometimes I keep forgetting that he doesn't play for the Rejects anymore. He now plays for the Florida men. He was traded, I think, for a soda machine and some Tide Pods. All right. Evan Feldman has it, sends it on net, gets deflected up into the netting, stoppage and play. They call the whistle. 9:06 left in the second period, 1-1 tie. I would interview Arthur, but Arthur speaks only Russian. I don't speak Sputnik, so that means I can only go with simple phrases back and forth between him and I. And off we go. You join the over 55 league, so you're going to be playing as a goalie. You're going to be playing as a goalie at night?
Yeah, because you have all my forward stuff. So all I can do is play it out there.
Referee has the puck, gets ready to drop it. Face off, Patrick Blair comes up with it. Florida men have it. They're on the kill, and the Rejects are on the power play. Patrick Blair comes into the zone, comes in, takes a shot, almost scores a shorty. Comes back down with it, has it behind the net. You would think that the Florida men were on the power play, not the Rejects. But right now they regroup. Sean Kaminsky of the Rejects has it. The best part is Carl called from it. Sean Kaminsky, I don't think he knows how to pass. Maybe he does. I've never seen it. He's a shooter that likes to shoot. And the puck comes back to Evan Feldman, who comes across the blue line, sends it over to Carl. Carl sends it right back to Evan Feldman. Nice pass. If Evan could just tuck it back over to Sean Kaminsky, Sean's going to have a chance. And Sean shoots.
Oh, wow.
And it goes through the sticky wickets.
No way.
5-hole into the back of the net. Bounces back out. Looks like
Damn, I thought he had
it was an optical illusion. It didn't look like a goal at first, but when that puck hit the back of the net and hit the bar, came right out, back out, and we have a 2-1 lead. And that was a power play goal. A power play goal. Caggiano, don't forget. Power play. It's a power play goal. Logan loves that. It's his favorite.
I gotta say,
Sam Rosen.
I can see the difference of play.
Between?
Strictly C3.
Oh, yeah. This is what it's supposed to look like. And Jay Dragum and I were having a funny conversation. And the first thing is we invented C4. Now other rinks are using C4. C4 was a made-up thing, but now it's a thing that we made up. It's like taking the Big Mac from McDonald's and selling it somewhere else.
Or the Whopper.
Or the Whopper. Anyway, so I think that's funny. And then, and so now what happens is the AJHL at Boca Ice has a true C3 league on Monday night. And this is what C3 hockey looks like. C3, or in the nicest way possible, Welsh Hit Beer League hockey. But that is the kindest, most endearing term that you can use to describe C3 hockey.
It's great fucking hockey. It's fucking even.
That's right. We have a 2-1 game with 7:35 left in the second period. Riccio has it, sends it back over to Arthur. Arthur doesn't see it, so the puck comes up. Baby, the Gerber baby comes up along the left-hand side with a head of steam. Tries to toe drag it, but Chip Desjardins from the D-League stiffens up on defense and makes the play. Comes back over to Arthur on the left-hand side, and the puck gets sent behind the net. And we're looking at two guys going for it in the corner. Puck gets thrown around a little bit left and right. And who comes up with it but Tim? Tim gets it over to Anton. Anton just dumps it in. I don't know if they're doing a little dump and chase, but something's happening there. You got a little bit of action going on there. Pucks try to keep in, but that's offside. Touches it for the delayed offsides. That should end up going back into NHL reject zone for the face-off. But I think they're going to drop it just at the dot right outside the blue line.
It went from my no water end. Oh!
Yeah, that one. I'm going to be super nice to you.
6:50 left in the second. 2-1 NHL rejects. We got ourselves a good game here tonight. Technically, this wasn't supposed to be the game of the week, but since I'm playing in the next game, this is the only game I could call. Puck gets sent over to Arthur Lapitov. Arthur Lapitov sends it right back to Eric Horowitz. That's a bad play. And Eric Horowitz fumbles it, but comes back up with it. Comes over to the left-hand boards. Still skating with it. Makes a move. Comes across. Gets it over to Carl. Carl sees it. Takes a shot on net. That's hockey right there. That's setting up your teammate for a nice possibility. Kevin Morrissey has it. Nick bounces off his skate. Gets it over to Gerber Baby. Gerber Baby sends it over to Kevin. Kevin has it. Pumps it up to Eric Horowitz. Eric Horowitz has it. Sends it over to center. Mike Ahmad can't seem to hold on to it. And the puck gets sent back on net. And Dominic Zanobi does the shuffle.
Nice.
Does a little pop shuffle into the net. What's up, Nick Becker?
Shout out Xenopucks.
We already did that commercial. You're late. You're late to the party. We already did a whole commercial
I've been
about off-ice
ousted
training.
from the Florida men.
Oh, wait. I thought he's in C2.
He is. He'd been begging me all day to play for his old team, the Florida Men. He wanted to play with one skate and a left-handed stick. I told him if that's what it takes. Jay Dragum also asked if he could play. I told them both no. They're not allowed to play in the C3. We're trying to keep it pure. Don't worry, we can put you in the D-League on Sunday. And back to the action. Patrick Blair comes up with it. Patrick Blair, a.k.a. Becker Light, comes into the zone. And I think we have offside, or do we have a penalty? Offsides. The boys on the other side are getting ready. 9-12. Jay DeGrom wanted to know if he could play in C3. I told him emphatically, no. You're not allowed to play in C3. We split the division specifically for guys like Becker and Dragum and Marcus and all the other boys, but not Benji. Benji belongs in C3. He doesn't want to believe it. He can't live with the fact. He thinks he's that guy. All right, show me. Be that guy. Puck comes back across. Patrick Blair comes in with it. Waits for his team to vacate the zone. Takes a shot on net. Just crosses the crease. Comes back out along the side boards. Arthur Lapitov has it. Takes a shot. Gets deflected by Kaminsky. Mike Ahmad was trying to clear it, but it gets punched back. Evan gets it out of the zone. Comes back over to Patrick Blair. Patrick has it. Fighting with Kaminsky. Kaminsky and Blair. Kaminsky comes up with it. He's coming across. Tries to make the pass. The first pass, I think that was a shot. I don't think that was a pass. Kaminsky doesn't know how to pass. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was a shot. All right, 3-on-1. Sends it over to Matt. Matt shoots. Off. Completely off. Should have came back across. But who am I to say? I'm just here to announce the games. Patrick Belair back there. Collects the puck. Has it. Has Jeremy Julie coming down on him. Puck gets sent back through the middle. Comes all the way down. That's going to be an icing unless... Yes. It's an icing. Do we have everybody on board? Looks like we have everybody on board. So I figure probably with about 7 or 8 minutes left in the third period, we'll either have Anthony call the rest of the game, or Allie call the rest of the game, or...
Talk about my guitar.
You can talk about your guitar. You can talk about whatever you like. And the puck gets dropped. Comes over to the boards. Comes all the way around. Nick Edwards has it. Flips it up. Doug DeJong does not see it come past him. Dan Gutman comes up with it. Comes across the blue line. Goes to the left side. Loses control of the puck. Jeremy Julie's there. Stick poke checks it. Chip Desjardins sends it out of the zone. Gets it over to Elvin Feldman, who's on the other side of the red line. Has possession of it. Holding on to it. Decides to send it back over, but Sean Kaminsky's there for it. Sean Kaminsky sends it into the zone. Comes all the way back around. The goalie decides to stop it with 3 yellow jerseys surrounding him. And they get themselves out of that little bit of a pickle. Comes over to Chip. Chip has it. He's going to send it back all the way around. And Dan Gutman's going to come up with it. and the NHL Rejects are going to reset. Dan Gutman still has it, decides he's going to come through the zone, makes a couple of plays. His own teammate, steals the puck from him at the blue line and sends it back across. That was a funny little play. And the puck gets back over to the boards, and now we have Riccio who comes up with it. Crosses the red line, into the zone, has it, still has it, backhands it across. But it gets fumbled. Anton comes up with it with that 14-foot stick that he uses because he's 6'12". Some places that would be 7 feet tall. The Gerber baby has it on the end of a stick. Toes it back to himself. And the puck gets... Somebody lost a glove. And the Gerber baby has it. A.K.A. Kyle Booth. He's coming down with a head of steam.
Without a glove.
We got 3-on-3 with no glove. Looks really weird. But the puck gets over to the corner. You got to keep playing. You can't stop. You just got to keep on playing. And that's what Kyle Booth does. He does not stop. With his Benders jersey. Puck gets sent over to Kevin Morrissey. And Morrissey has it. He's holding on to it. Backhands it back across. Over to Eric Horowitz. Eric Horowitz sends it around, but it gets turned over to Chip Desjardins, who's been called up from the minors to come and play. Is making his debut. He's playing a good game. That's delayed offside. So they got to vacate the zone, and the Florida men come up with the puck. They're going to do a little bit of forward checking. Maybe, yes, no. And the puck gets sent all the way down. Maybe for icing? Yes, definitely icing. And icing was on that play. You know, the funny thing is, I wonder if a player who has a Florida men's jersey... Hey, Don Morell. Don Morell's here. Don Morell made it. Hey, Don Morell just got here? And Don Morell just joined us. He was pulling some teeth, I think, and then after he pulled his last tooth, he got dressed and came and played some hockey. No, I'll have to tell you why. He responded to us, and we'll talk about it in a second. No, I'm going to tell him that, Patrick Blair has it, off the turnover, makes a left, makes a right, takes a shot. Oh, but Rich Ross comes across, makes a beautiful save. Puck flies, then the stick flies. Puck comes back to Don Morell. Don Morell shoots it. And the puck gets high, gets deflected all the way back to Arthur Lapitov. He puts it on net. Oh, and what a goal! What an absolute beauty! That was an absolute beauty. Arthur sends it down to Patrick. Patrick puts it on the end of his stick and buries it. Gives us a 2-2 game with 2:09 left in the second period. That was a beauty. Straight off the street from pulling teeth, scoring goals, Don Morell. That's what we call a tic-tac-toe, ladies and gentlemen. Young Bob Caggiato, referee. Drops the puck. Face off. Rejects get it. Evan has it. Drops it. Fumbles it. Patrick comes up with it. Dan then gets it. Sends it out to center ice. Don Morell has it. Can't go into the zone until they vacate. Carl pokes it away from him. We got back and forth action. Back and forth action. Tim had it. Now, Carl has it. It's going to take a shot. Oh, and Carl comes into the zone, into the slot, and absolutely lasers it into the back of the net. Nothing Don could do there. That was an absolute laser beam. So with 1:44 in the second period, it's now 3-2 Rejects. This is a back and forth laser. Puck comes back, drops it, and it goes back to the Florida men. The Florida men have it, and it's at the blue line. If he touches it, I thought that would have been offsides, but it's not. Aaron Mills has it for a second, but it goes off his stick. Comes back over to Don Morell. Don Morell has it. Don Morell decides he's going to take it in. Him and Carl battle along the boards for it. Puck stays in. Patrick has it. Patrick tries to make a move, but the puck gets popped out. He's going to send it back to Arthur if he's smart. Yes, he does. Arthur has it, holds it, collects it, gets it over to Don Morell. Don Morell, that was a little bit too much on there to collect. Don Morell. Don Morell is the cutoff. Don Morell is the cutoff. He is. Players like Don Morell and players like Mike Boyer, who's not even in the league.
So if we can get a screening at 5:20 to 7:30, why can't we have a league game?
So it's a good question. At this point, we don't have refs, and at this point, we don't have scorekeepers, and at this point, I don't know. But yes, the thing is that we end up paying. We end up paying for something. We're going to lose money. So instead, I'm going to tell them 5:50 to 7:20. That's an hour and a half. Let's see if we can get 20 guys. And we're back to the action, and the puck gets sent out, and Arthur Lapitov has it. he sends it back over to Aaron Mills. Aaron Mills makes a nice catch, but he can't hold on to it. Gets poke checked against him. And then it comes over to Riccio. Riccio has it, sends it back over to the right-hand side for Doug DeJong. Doug DeJong is going to come down to the lower boards. He's going to battle it out, and it's icing. And it's icing.
That was weird.
47 seconds left in the second period. 3-2. We got ourselves a tight game. Here we go. I probably drank not enough coffee.
I'm so glad that you gave one.
No, it's perfect.
Because he bothered me. He didn't understand the half.
Puck gets dropped.
Yeah. If he had no fucking clue, I think the half hour. I have a half hour. The extra half hour makes an hour.
Makes it great.
I got two guys over here talking about monkey math. The two of them. The two of them got tricked by the fact that one time I told them, take a sheet of paper and keep tearing it till you get down to the last atom, and once you do, bang, there's going to be one hell of an explosion. They didn't understand what I was talking about, and now the two of them are over here doing high math. All right, here we go. Puck comes back over to the center and gets into the slot, and we have a little bit of an action going on in the high circle. Puck gets dropped back down. They can't seem to clear it. Chip Desjardins has it. Chip Desjardins, who's basically coming along the blue line. He gets it over to the captain, Matt Kaplan. Matt Kaplan has it. What's he going to do? He takes a shot on net. Rich Ross makes the save. Open off the Lebedov. Comes back, and it comes back to Matt Kaplan, who buries it into the back of the net. What an exchange. Two fools on the right side of me are talking about nonsense instead of watching a fantastic game. We had a 3-3 before the end of the period. Unbelievable. No, you didn't. You were over there doing monkey math with Joey. Let's go. End of the period. 3-3, 2 periods. Woo! All right, with the break in the action.
I wasn't watching. I know, but I was watching.
That was thrilling, folks. These guys over here measuring for carpets. Young Bob Caggietto over there. An absolute just grizzled referee.
Got it, thank you.
Can you pause so we can talk? So who did you give to us for a sub? Hero?
Hero.
H-I-R. I know the name.
Hero Montero. Hero Montero.
But I can't think of who he is.
Hero Montero.
Okay.
He was on Anthony's Bad Reputation team the first season that we had.
Okay.
The thing of it is that I just don't want to lose him. I want to make sure because
what happened
he has nowhere to play on Monday night.
Oh,
So
what
he's on
happened
the team.
on Monday night? Or is that a conversation?
Monday night is done. Their Monday night is done because what does Brooklyn League do? They set up a league that's supposed to be a certain level, and the next thing you know, nobody from that level is playing.
Hey, JP.
You already have a fucking haircut playing in that.
And that's my thought about it. I'm not gonna tell you.
Can you tell Hero locker room 7? We changed locker rooms.
Because JP.
Why did you change?
Because
No,
those
it's fine.
kids were in that locker room. So it wasn't.
They didn't get out in time.
They're still in there.
Tell him to get
They
out.
weren't getting out until 9:30.
Yell at them.
So I swapped us and vaccinated.
I yelled at kids all day yesterday. I can yell at them again today.
13 minutes.
And just so that you know,
The Brain Trust, we just had ourselves a powwow. And Allie laughs because she knows that it was a bunch of nonsense.
I'm talking about the popcorn debate. I'm here.
Exactly, the popcorn debate. Baby Gerber baby, sends it on net. Oh, but his guy actually deflects it out of the way instead of it going into the net. Sean Kaminsky redeflects it outside the path of the goal. That would have been a goal. Anyway, Kevin Morrissey has it, comes back into the zone along the right-hand side. Coming down on Riccio. Riccio has it. He's playing him right up onto the end. Don Morell tries to step in there. We got a little bit of body action left and right. A little bit of physical play. Comes back across. Ken McPubsub, get over there. Rich Ross decides to set it back out of the zone. Guys, take this conversation somewhere else, please. Nobody cares about the popcorn incident, popcorn gate. Let's go. Let's go back. Look what's happening to the kids. Brand new lights. Anyway, puck gets sent over to Kevin Morrissey. Kevin Morrissey has it going right up to the center. It has nothing to do with the spotlight. It's just you guys are over there talking nonsense. Let's get back to the action at hand. We got a great game. 3-3, 11:58 left in the third period. Sean Kaminsky with no face mask comes in.
I get sensory overloaded, and there's a lot happening.
There is a lot happening right now. Like rainbow colors coming out of our Zippity doo dah. Here we go. Evan Feldman has it. Comes along the red line. Comes across the blue line. Has it along the right-hand side. Comes all the way down. Sends it over. Evan still has it. He tries to get over to Anton. Anton tries to hit it with a high stick. Doesn't make contact with it. Comes back over. Doug Deshawn has it. Backhands it over to Morrell. Morrell sends it around the boards. They can't seem to hold on to possession. Aaron Mills sends it out. Patrick tries to get it, but he can't. Eric Horowitz still holds on to it. Eric Horowitz deciding what he's going to do with it. We got all of the Florida men team up along the boards trying to get that puck free. Jeremy Julie tries to come into the zone, does, but he can't hold on to it, gets pat back out. Aaron Mills has it, sends it across. Now Evan Feldman has it, sends it over to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman comes up and then it through the zone. Oh no! Can't seem to come through it. Patrick has it, holds on to it, gets it back over to the left-hand side for Don Morrell. Don Morrell comes through the zone, around the boards, has the puck, sends it back out. Aaron has it, takes a shot. Nice opportunity. Rich makes a nice play. There it goes. Stoppage? No. And the puck gets flipped back up. Patrick has it. Tries to send it, but it gets redeflected back over to do the top of the blue line. The top of the blue line. Don Morrell had it, sends it back down. Now behind the net, comes back over to Aaron Mills. Aaron Mills, what are you going to do? He backhands it, doesn't backhand it. Doesn't seem to make contact. Kevin boxes him out. That gets sent on net. No contact. Comes through the slot without any incident. Here we go. Dan Gutman has it. Comes straight through the zone. Gets it popped up with a little bit of a poke check. Tries to send it back through. Dan Gutman's there. So is Don Morrell. So is Carl. So is Tim. Tim sends it up. And we got ourselves another penalty. Ooh, another hook. Another hook. Florida men spending some time in the box tonight. Can't seem to just get out of their own way. Oh, no. Nick Edwards. Nick Edwards with his second penalty of the night. That can't be good. He's going to get fined for sure. We're looking at a big fine for Nick Edwards. With 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period, the Rejects go back on the power play. Puck gets dropped. Florida men have it. Arthur Lapitov sends it all the way down and around. Gerber Baby holds on to it, keeps it in the zone, sends it down to Carl. Carl has it, tries to send it back into the crease. Doesn't get there, and Patrick gets it out of the zone. They clear. Kaplan decides to play a little bit of forecheck there, which is a smart play as long as the other three guys stay back. Oh, and Patrick comes up. They now have themselves a breakaway. He takes a shot, and Rich saves him. Rich saves him in an absolute just gaffe of massive proportions. The goalie's there, stiffens up. Gerber Baby comes in and through. Shot gets on net. Doesn't come through, though. Arthur has it. Arthur comes back around. Goes left, goes right. Sends it all the way down. And the puck comes out. So that this way the Rejects have to reset. So far, this power play hasn't shown much promise. Carl has it. Comes along the right-hand side. Gets up on net. Takes a shot. Dom makes the save. Chip Desjardins has it. Sends it all the way down and out. Unfortunately, it goes over the boards, out of play. If that was the NHL, that would be a penalty.
Delay a game.
That would be it. That would be, yes, we're losing a lot of pucks.
No, we got one back.
We're going to have to start firing people in order to afford pucks. Good thing we don't pay anybody or we'd really be in trouble.
Hooking.
Hooking. Twice. This is second time in the box. This is the second time that Nick Edwards is in the box.
Throw him out of the game. Throw him out of the league.
Carl sends it through. Mike Ahmad has it. Mike takes an offhanded back shot right on the net, but Dom Zanobi holds on to it and rolls down and around. Makes a good save. Makes a good save. You poked him. You decided to get dragged into a conversation that you didn't need to get dragged into. All right, puck gets dropped. Puck gets sent back up to the point. Gerber Baby has it, sends it on net, gets deflected. Doms makes the save. Mike sends it right back to the Gerber Baby, number 22. Kyle Booth sends it across to nobody. But luckily, Kevin is there. Kevin tries to take a shot, but the puck gets redirected. Puck gets sent back out. They clear the zone. 30 seconds left on the power play. 8:36 in the third. 3-3 tie. We got ourselves a good game going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Gets over. That puck gets right deflected into poor Riccio, and that looked like it hurt. He's taking a second to get up. Puck gets sent all the way back down. Let's see if they get one more shot with this power play. Kyle Booth has it. Comes through. Goes to take a shot. Forgets to hold the puck, though. Puck gets dropped. Ooh, that could be a penalty right there. How's that not a penalty? That could be a little bit of a penalty, but they didn't get called. Nick Edwards is looking for any redemption he can get by other calls being made by other players. instead of realizing that he didn't close the door. Could somebody please close the door? I guess that'll be me.
That would be you.
What don't I do?
Okay, I'm gonna go finish. Hey, go check on him, see if he's okay.
The one on the ground.
Riccio, Chris Riccio.
One of the players for the Florida men. You're a doctor. Just show empathy. See if he's okay.
He looks okay.
He's on his knees, buckled over, cramping in pain, but he looks fine. All right, the puck comes back out of the zone. Dan Gutman has it. Sends it over to Feldman.
Look, he's up. He's grabbing his balls.
He probably got hit in the old beanbag. All right, 3-3. 7:35 left in the third. Dan Feldman has it in his zone. Sends it over to Dan Gutman. I'm sorry, Evan Feldman. Evan Feldman to Dan Gutman. Over to Jeremy Julie. Jeremy Julie back to Evan Feldman. Evan Feldman back to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman over to Sean Kaminsky, who's going to push it up into the zone with Jeremy Julie and Ahmad on his left-hand side. Sends it there, but it's too far wide. Comes right back to Sean. Sean has it. Fumbles it. Has it. What's he going to do with it? Sends it over to Mike. Mike takes a shot. Gets redirected. It's in front of the crease. Got to get that cleared out. Puck gets sent back along the boards. And Patrick sends it over and out. Don Morell has it. Comes through. Has Dan Gutman to beat. Takes a shot. Oh! From my angle, that looked like it was going in. But that's only because of my angle. And here we go. Puck is along the boards. And we're going to go locker room. All right. Puck gets dropped. Dan Gutman has it. He's at center ice. He's fooling the X-Bot, who seems to be having a hard time catching up to the action. And the puck gets sent back in and along the boards. And Aaron Mills has it. Aaron, skate that up. Come on, brother. Get it up. Keeps it in the zone. Doug DeJong still has it. Gets over to Jeremy Julie. And through the slot. And Patrick says, oh, there's a penalty coming up against the Rejects. The Rejects are going to the box. You can't say that this hasn't been an evenly called game in regards to penalties, right, Allie? How many penalties for each team?
One.
This is the first one for the Rejects?
Yep.
Oh, well, they played a clean game then. Dan Gutman, Dr. Dan Gutman going into the penalty box for slashing, trying to create his own patience by breaking wrists. What's that? It was either that or a goal, he says. He'll take the penalty over the score in a 3-3 tie. It's not. It's good strategy. Hey, look, there's Chania up in the crow's nest. That's where I used to spend most of my time watching these games because I wanted to hide from players who wanted to complain about fairness. Now, puck gets dropped. And the Rejects comes up with it. And yes, look at that. Looks like Eric Horowitz was able to clear the zone, and he keeps the zone, and he's doing some forechecking, back checking. He's doing all sorts of checking, cash checking. Puck gets set back into the zone. Gerber baby has it, sends it along, dumps it out. Smart play. Coming down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds in the third with a 3-3 tie. Boards, puck's tied up along the boards. Riccio, who took one in the old beanbag, seems to be fine now. And Coughlin has it, takes a shot way high. Comes along the boards, comes over to Ross Stern, who takes a shot. Gets on net. What a save. Comes back along the back of the boards. Coughlin has it, sends it up to the point. Point immediately shoots it, which is a bad play because Kyle's there, but the goalie looks like he's going to come out and make a play, which he does. You can't hesitate. You either come out and make that play or you don't. Again, I don't know who's on the power play because they're offsides. I don't know about you, but I'm freezing right now. Maybe when I get dressed for the next game, everything will be hunky-dory, 1, 2, 3, ready to go. I've been telling Gary to drive the Zam truck really, really slow so that this way, slow everything down.
We gotta keep going.
Slow everything down.
Allie has a bedtime.
And that bedtime is 2 a.m.
No.
So we are good to go.
That bedtime is midnight.
Bedtime is midnight, she says. All right. There we go. These are the game pucks, right? There we go. Yeah? No, this one. Does that one look halfway decent? Okay. All right. And Timo has it. Takes a shot way wide right of the net. Not even a threat. Comes back over to Lapitov. Lapitov has it. Lapitov holds it. Comes through the zone. Is he going to take a shot? No, he drops it. Backhand. Nice move. Gets it over to Kaplan. Kaplan takes a shot, but it gets stopped because it goes right off of the Gerber baby shin pads. He collects it, sends it over to Eric Horowitz. Nice pass. And Eric Horowitz takes a shot and buries it. No, Dom Zanobi comes up with an absolute beautiful save. That was a beautiful, beautiful save. I got to say, that was a beautiful save. Hopefully the Xbot Go was able to get that, because I know that sometimes it has a little trouble picking up the action. It's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because right now it's following the players all the way into the zone. But I know that it comes all the way 180 degrees. Ref has the puck, drops it. Comes over to the Florida men. Florida men send it over to the side. Florida men send it back out of the zone. 1 second, and that's it. We have a 3-3 tie in the third period. Back and forth action all night long. Gerber baby comes all the way up the ice. Takes a shot, hits the net, stoppage in play. Very difficult to predict. You never know what's going to happen.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
First rule of broadcast school, don't chew gum while I'm making a broadcast. Oh, what a backhand shot by Carl. Carl comes across the slot, gets it on his backhand, dumps it into the net. We got a 4-3 lead by the NHL Rejects in yellow. In the third period, 3:37 left.
19 from 6 and 0.
19-6-0, puck gets dropped. Faceoff goes to the Rejects. Arthur makes a play. DeJong has it. Sends it over to Feldman. Arthur still has it. Comes through the zone. Gets ready to take a shot. Oh, right on net. But the goalie fends that off. Patrick Blair back by himself. Playing defense. Smart. Puck gets sent all the way across. Back along the boards. Aaron Mills sends it up the center. Gets it over to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman has it. Holds on to it. Sends it across. Back into the zone. Dumps it off for one of his guys. Puck gets set back up. That's out. Maybe not. Sends it right up to Patrick Blair, who has it. Can he split two guys? No. Evan Feldman makes a good play, but he holds it. Patrick Blair still has it. Comes across the right-hand side. Sends it over to one of his teammates, but Mike Ahmad is there to hold on to it. Mike Ahmad's going to skate it all the way up. All the way in. Is he going to take a shot? He does. Dom Zanobi holds on to it. Glove hand save. 2:31 left. What do you think is going to happen, Alex? 4-3 win. We going to overtime, or is this one cooked?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. NHL Rejects were 1.5 goal favorites. The over-under in this game for goals was 8.5. Right now we're sitting at 7. Riccio comes up center. They got a 3-on-2. He's got a man on his right. Oh, Ross Stern, can he get it on there? Holds on to it, takes a shot, just goes up above the net. There was an opportunity there for sure. Mike Ahmad has it. He's going to skate it all the way up. Gets it over to Kaminsky. Kaminsky has it along the right-hand side. He's being guarded by Edwards. He sends it all the way back across to the other side of the net. Riccio comes up with it. He has a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Sends it over to Kaplan. Kaplan takes the shot and... What an unbelievable, unselfish play by Riccio, who gets it over to his captain, Kaplan McPubsub, a.k.a. something. I don't know. But ladies love Kaplan. That was a beauty. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Deja vu all over again, the ref says. I agree. 4-4, minute 58 in third period. Allie, what do you think now? I think Vegas had it right at 8.5.
I don't want to say the O word, but
Vegas had it right in 8.5.
we might have to use the OT word.
8.5 was the line. The over-under. We have a 4-4 tie with 1:38 left in the third period. What's going to happen? Nobody knows. Anything could happen. Nothing could happen. Something could happen. Time machines, matrices, all sorts of things happening. Nick Edwards, again, with just a questionable play on the back line. Eric Horgowitz has it, sends it, takes a backhanded shot. I know Zanobi had a little piece of that. Gets set back over. There is a deflection. Comes back over to Kaplan. Kaplan has it but loses it. Horowitz keeps it in. Jeremy Julie has it on the end of his stick. Sends it across. Nobody has it. Patrick Blair comes up with it. Sends it over to Don Morell. Don Morell's going to send it over to his captain, who holds on to it for a second. What's going to happen now? He's going to send it on net. Rich Ross makes the save. Another save. It comes through. Shot on net. Goes wide. Comes back over to the boards. That's not our buzzer. Don't worry. Keep playing. Anton's coming up. Nick Edwards keeps it in. Makes a dandy. But now the Gerber baby has it coming in with a full head of steam right across the blue line. Has two guys to beat. Takes a shot. Dom Zanobi makes quick work of that with the glove. Doesn't even break a sweat on that one. We got ourselves a fantastic game going on here tonight at Boca Ice between the NHL Rejects in yellow and the Florida Men in blue. Florida Men's jersey. Popular jersey. Even guys that don't play for the team like to wear that jersey. Puck gets dropped. Rejects had it. Rejects get it. Send it back on net. What a play by Dom Zanobi. Carl had it on the end of his stick. Could have put it back in there, but Dom slides across, makes the save to keep his team in the hunt. 4-4. 25 seconds. Third period. Puck is getting ready to be dropped. It does. Goes to the Florida Men. Florida Men backhanded. Comes back over to the left-hand circle. Aaron Mills is fighting for it. Patrick is holding on to it. Gets it out of the zone. 15 seconds left. Goes all the way to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman, let's see if they can make one last push. 12 seconds. Sends it all the way up. That's going to be icing. That's a bad play by the captain. You could even hear his bench say, "Don't ice it." That's not good, Allie. Coaches get mad about this right here. 6 seconds left. There's enough time to win the face-off, get a shot, and end the game. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I looked at the script tonight. This game is definitely going to overtime. When I looked at the script that the NFL sent us, because they're the best script writers in the biz. Truck. Puck gets over. Rejects come up with it. This one's going to overtime, maybe? Yes, it is. Gary's not happy about it. Allie's not happy about it. We're going to 3v3, 5 minutes.
Run except the stop. Last minute.
Except for the last minute. All right, do you have any predictions, Allie, when we go to 3v3? If you're a coach, what do? You put your best three out there? Do you put two defenders, one forward, two forwards, one D? What do you put out there?
I would go one who can do defense forward, kind of a split guy as well, and then.
So what you're saying is two forwards, one defenseman?
Somebody like that, and then a forward that can play D as well.
What you want in this instant is a Cale McCall. Up front, you want Nate McKinnon. And then who the hell cares is on the other side, because we got those two guys out there. I'm talking about absolute just filth. All right. Young Bob Caggiano is ready to go. He's going to drop the puck. We got 3v3 action for the next 5 minutes. 4 minutes of a running clock, and then the last minute gets stopped. Puck gets dropped. Gets over to the Rejects. Goes over to Kyle Booth. Kyle Booth sends it. Arthur Lapitov has it. Arthur Lapitov still has it. Sends it over to Riccio. Riccio takes it. Gets it over to Patrick Blair. Patrick Blair has a little bit of room to operate. He's going to send it down. He's going to send it down. No, he's going to come across with the backhand. He's going to try and send it on it. Oh, nice stick save by Rich Ross. Puck gets flubbed. Arthur has it. Sends it around the board. Team holds on to it. Oh, but he sends it right to Arthur Lapitov. Arthur Lapitov makes a save, makes a shot, and then Rich Ross makes the save. What an absolute beauty of a save right there. That's an absolute beauty of a save. Look at this. Pizza being hand-delivered. If I eat that and play the next game, I am going to puke. Who's trying to bring pizza in here? No matter. Woo! Shot on net! Big save by Rich Ross. Comes out to Arthur. Arthur sends it back in. Kyle Booth does have it, holds it on the end of his stick, sends it up to Michabod, but it's still in their zone. Tries to get a shot, tries to get another shot. Gets blocked twice by Carl. Carl has it. They get bumped up along the board. They're playing some physical play right there. Their boys are going at it right now. They're definitely fighting for that puck. That's good, clean hockey right there, ladies and gentlemen. Gets it over to Patrick. Patrick has it, takes a shot. Oh, Buzz barely goes in, but does it because Rich Ross makes the save. Puck goes down to Carl. Carl takes it up across the blue line, has Mike on his right-hand side. Carl's going to look at Dom Mazzomi. He's going to try to take a shot. He's going to try it right, take it into the crease. He's going to get over to Kyle Booth. Kyle Booth has it, shoots it, gets a glove on it. Mike has it, gets bumped around, dropped. Puck comes back up now to Kaplan, the captain. Takes it up along the right-hand side. Don't know why he crawled back to center ice. Gets it over to Arthur Lapitov. Arthur Lapitov has to stop. Resets, has the puck. Sends it down and around the boards. Can he get over to Ross Stern? Ross Stern gets his stick on it. Sends it back over to Arthur, but instead it gets redirected. That's not really what you want to do there. Eric Horowitz has it, still has it. We got a one-on-one opportunity. Eric Horowitz fumbles it at the last second. Thought maybe he was trying to do a Kucherov. I don't think that was a Kucherov. But puck gets back, sent back up. Don Morell has it. Does a nice lifty little move into the zone, but can't get into it because he drops the puck. Kaminsky has it, sends it back to Gutman. Gutman has it, sends it over to Horowitz. Horowitz has it, comes across the blue line, sends it right back up to Kaminsky. Now it's Kaminsky one-on-one with the captain. Kaminsky looks, he shoots. Wide of the net. Well wide of the net. Comes over to Horowitz. Horowitz has it at the top. Shoots it. Dom makes the glove save. Stops it. We're going to a face-off. We're going to have any changes here with 2:15 left and running. In overtime.
There's no timeouts in overtime, is there?
They can use timeouts whenever they want.
Oh, they can. Refs just...
You can use, all right, timeout. Timeout. Yeah.
Do I start the puck?
Yeah, so write down 2:03, put a minute up there.
Yeah, usually in runtime there's no timeouts, but you say so.
It was, I got it. Right there. So there was 2:03, so I'm gonna let that run. Let that run.
It was like 2:06 at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 04. 04.
Nope, that's pretty.
Okay. Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. 2:03.
That's what I had, yeah.
With the pre-call timeout.
The Florida men use their timeout. They call timeout? Okay.
Yeah.
Florida men use their timeout. All right. Well, we have a stoppage in play here. I should be getting dressed for my game that comes up next, but you know, this is just so much fun. I'm going to have to just continue to play, continue to broadcast. I'm needed. I'm needed. And that's the end of the timeout. That could be a smart play. That could be a not so smart play. We'll find out. 2:03 back on the clock. And as soon as they drop the puck, we're going to run it, except for the last minute.
He hasn't touched one.
Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Allie.
I've been watching him.
Here we go. Puck gets sent over to Dan Gutman. Dan Gutman has it. The red line comes across. Tries to get it over to Sean Kaminsky. Does. Sean Kaminsky has it. Has Eric on the side. Eric has it. Takes a shot just left of the net. So close. So close. So close. Puck comes back out. Oh, but it doesn't come out. Oh, and that's a collision between Don Morell and Sean Kaminsky at the blue line.
Wow, Don Morell.
Shot by Kaplan. Caffey takes the shot. Misses it. Gets it back over to Kaplan, who's along the blue line. Sends it back over. Tries to get it over to Don Morell. Can't. Kaplan and Gutman, two captains, are fighting it out like they said that they would. Gutman has it. Can he get past Blair? He does not. If Kaplan sees it, he can get it over to Blair right now. They got a 3-on-1 situation. Patrick Blair has it on the end of a stick. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Out. And it'll keep going till the last minute.
Look at you on your puck game.
Stop it. There we go.
We are in the last minute of the period.
Wow. On point.
We're in the last minute of the period.
Growing up there.
Then it's going to go to a shootout.
I really have a bedtime test.
And I feel for you, because I got to get dressed. Puck gets dropped. Florida men have it? No. The Rejects take control of it. There's a collision between two teammates yet again. Puck gets sent on net. Rich Ross sends it across. Comes back behind the net. Patrick Blair has it. Tries to get it over to Riccio. Riccio has it. Can Riccio take a shot? Riccio shot can't. No, he gets it on net. Rich Ross makes the stop. We have another stoppage of play with 43 seconds left. Looks like they're going to get a change here. They send Carl out there. Carl has it.
Who the fuck is Carl?
Carl Hagen. Carl Sagan. Puck gets dropped. Here we go. And the puck goes to the Rejects. Rejects have it. Feldman sends it up to Carl. Was it a little too much? It was a little too much along the boards. Puck gets sent back across the middle. Oh, that's not a good play. Don Morell catches an edge but takes a shot. High, way high and wide of the net. Comes back over to Carl. Carl has it. Carl's still holding on to it. Sends it back over to Jeremy Julie. It's Jeremy Julie against Riccio. Riccio and Jeremy Julie. Riccio poke checks it, sends it back over. Poke gets back. Carl has it. Riccio comes back down and around, covers him. The shot is made. Oh, just wide of the net. That was a blistering shot. Jeremy Julie tries to get a play on the play, gets it shot back over. Dom Zanobi has it. And that's the end of the period. We're going to a shootout, ladies and gentlemen.
Tied after 3 or we keep going?
Shootout. Oh.
If this game ends in a tie, Dom Zanobi's gonna lose his shit. It'll be hilarious.
We'll go to toes a winner. Here we go.
Dom said we should do sudden death if it doesn't end in a 3-round shootout. Sudden death shootout.
Wow, this system is really working.
Something is working.
And thank God the Junkyard Dogs are beating the shit out of. No, it's 3-2 now.
OT turkeys?
Yeah, it's a close game.
All right, come.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
All right.
If it's last week, they lost like 10-1.
What?
Okay.
After a loss like that, Steve Imus is a sensitive goalie.
Here we go. Patty has it on the end of his stick. Comes up. Faces up against Rich Ross. Takes the shot. Gets it. Top right hand. Buries it in the back of the net. Nice move by Patrick.
What did the goalie do?
I don't know. I think he was slow getting his glove out.
Nope, he went back.
Now we got Kyle Booth, number 22, a.k.a. the Gerber baby. He's going to drop the puck at center ice. He's going to come down on Dominic Zanobi. Dominic Zanobi has it. He's ready. They're both ready. Here comes the Gerber baby. Comes across, looks at him. Dom, but he loses it on the end of his stick. Tries to make too fancy of a move, and he can't put it into the back of the net. Unfortunate. So right now,
Got it.
Easier said than done.
it's 1-0. Dom comes up with it. Comes down. Looks at Rich Ross. Takes another move. Takes it, shoots. Rick Ross makes a save. Shooter coming out. We got Eric Horowitz coming to center ice. Eric Horowitz is going to come face off against Dom Zanobi. Dom Zanobi looks like he's in the zone right now. Rich Ross is in the zone. Everyone's in the zone. Here comes Eric Horowitz. Has it on his stick. Comes along the right-hand side. Makes a couple of moves with the stick. Takes a shot on net. Oh, and it goes in. What an unbelievable backhanded shot.
Wow.
What an unbelievable backhanded shot.
Now he did everything right there, but
Bad luck. Bad luck. It happens.
no, it found his hope. He played that way. He played it right.
That was their second goal, wasn't it?
No.
Sorry about that. That was Matt Kaplan. Came down on Rich Ross. Wide of the net. We got a 1-1 game. In overtime. I'm sorry, we got a 1-1 shootout. Sean Kaminsky can be the hero. He puts this in. That's the end of it. He's the last shooter in the third round.
I think he's nervous.
Sean Kaminsky takes it, carries it up, across the blue line. What's he going to do? Takes it, goes backhand. Oh, and he can't get it in the back of the net.
Rico.
Is that Sean or Cole?
All right, Riccio has it. Comes across the blue line. He's looking at Rich Ross. What's he going to do? Takes the shot. Rich Ross stops it.
He was going to be your sub?
I have no idea where he came from. I think he's just here for the hell of it.
No, he's not joining.
Kevin Morrissey has it. He can win it. He can win it right now for the Rejects. Takes it in, comes across, looks at Dom Zanobi. What's he going to do? Takes a shot. Dom eats it up. Dom eats it up. Here comes Arthur Lapitov. Arthur Lapitov has a chance to be the hero here. Arthur Lapitov has it. Skates up to the puck. Looks like he's going to take it in. Gets it over. He's looking at him. Right off the post. Right off the post. Puck's going to come back to center ice. Here. I think that this right here could be some Carl who's new to the league. He's looking at the puck. He takes it. Comes into the zone with it. He's looking at Dom Zanobi. What's he going to do? The NHL Rejects win. Now comes the part where everybody comes to center ice. They shake hands and all that good stuff. All right, here we go.
Thursday.
Love everybody. Wonderful broadcast, wonderful game. As everybody says in Old Mexico City, AMF. Adios.
Alright, so was that OT? I guess.